make sure you're completely in frame because we're famous now.
Oh yeah.
We should put a Zin in frame every day.
No.
We should get a big clock. That's
See if we can get a
No free
sponsorship.
ads. No free ads. Mute every time you say the Z word. Don't. Well, that's actually a great place to put it because.
No one will look.
Right. That's right.
If they do, it's the only thing they'll see.
Keeps all the females away because they're like, nicotine. Get there.
Huh?
I thought you were gonna say nicotine.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say the N-word.
No. What? I don't.
This will only take a minute.
This will only take a minute, Major.
It'd be ironic if he was the son of a rich boy.
I'm sorry, this will only take a minute.
It'll only take a minute, I promise.
I was in love with this woman in 6th grade. She was in 1st.
This will just take a minute. Police business.
Can you give us a minute?
This'll take a minute, Bruce.
Could you please just give me a minute?
And I saw them a couple of days later, so I'm in love now.
I know you got to get to work. This will only take a couple minutes, please.
Just go find by the seat of our pants. You're the host. Did you forget? It's been a while.
Forget who?
That you're the host.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
Welcome back.
There's
Welcome.
a lot of new people. Sorry, nothing. Go ahead. You're the
Welcome to episode 21 of This'll Only Take a Minute.
host. 21.
We're welcoming our newfound subscribers brought to us by the YouTube gods who, for whatever reason,
Have rained down upon us the fame and fortune that we so lovingly
we
deserve.
sacrificed our firstborn sons.
We're all Satanists.
I actually can't do that because the labort name will die with me. I need a son.
Me too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about you?
I was going to have to take my wife's last name.
Wait, this is kind of a funny story.
It's just, what's funny about it?
The reason that
We'll get back to the cold open in a second. Go ahead.
The reason that I need to have a son
Okay.
is I have 2 male cousins,
I'm following.
and
So
they have a different last name than their dad. They took their mom's last name, and their daughter took their dad's last name.
Well, wait.
Yeah, so it's all on
So
me.
their
The
daughter-
pressure's
wait,
on.
hold on, time out. But the dad's last name is Stearns?
Oh, no, other way. The dad's last name is Murphy, and the 2 sons took Murphy, and the daughter took Stearns, which is my dad's sister.
Okay, so that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. Because, like, it's normal for the sons to take the dad's name.
Yeah.
But why would yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That is funny. Well, I just don't have any, male cousins who have the last name Laborde. Well, you have a brother.
Yeah.
So what are you saying shit for?
I just realized he might never get laid.
Doesn't he watch or not? What's his name? Harrison?
I don't know.
You don't know what his name is?
I don't know. I was thinking well, this isn't a dig at my cousin, but he, hasn't had child yet. He's a little older.
Hasn't had
Is
child.
he in relationship?
No. So I'm the second-born Brinker son.
Second of his name.
Brinker grandson, whatever. So the Brinker name may die with me if my
How-
brother doesn't get at it. Because
Isn't
my other
that
cousins are my
crazy?
dad's sister.
What's crazy about it?
Well, it's just like, it's a lot of pressure.
Well, you have to think, like, if you have 9 daughters, right? The
9
Stearns
times.
blood will live on forever.
Well, I know, but
But the name
like,
goes into the grave and never
Yeah.
come out.
there have been like
Right.
so many Stearnses, and it could just die with me.
Probably will.
It's crazy.
Well, I'm
This fucking guy.
my mom's side of the family.
I don't
It's
care.
it's 5 kids. It's 3 girls and 2 guys, boys as they're called. And one of the gentlemen, my oldest uncle, didn't have kids, and the other brother only had 1 son. He just had his first child, a girl. So she
Put it back.
So
Cooties.
if they want the family name on that side, he's got to get to town. You know what I mean? You have
So
a boy.
how many official chances does your family have to continue the family legacy?
3. There's 3 kids with
Including
the Brinker name. 3.
And right now, the 2 other ones are not great prospects.
Well, I'm only saying that for my cousin because he's old.
But you
so
said
it's
your
still
brother's a
chance.
little beaver.
But my brother, I'm just yanking his chain here. Who knows? I just assume he'll never get laid because I don't want to think about that.
Is he straight?
Yep,
That's
he's straight as
important.
an arrow. Yeah.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it.
Is he younger than you?
Yeah, he's 18.
Okay.
So he's probably out
He's
there.
got time.
He's got plenty of time. I hope to God he doesn't beat me though. That'll piss me off.
That would be tough.
Because my sister has kids, but she's a girl again. Ugh. So
She wasn't
and
one of those
they're-
that kept her name.
They're biracial.
that's true.
That's so fun.
So now the
Fun.
have a biracial cousin.
That was a joke,
That's
by the
so
way.
fun. What did you say?
I won't even repeat
No,
it.
repeat.
No, I can't. I can't because it
We'll
makes it
get
look
canceled.
like it was. I thought about it.
Is anyone else feeling the pressure of the new viewers?
Nope.
I am. I probably shouldn't have come out with a racist joke right away. But
It's
that's
in
my
the back-
sister. I love
That's
her
why they're
children.
here, dude.
That's a good point.
It's in the
actually.
back of my head. I'm like, they're watching.
Well, we welcome you.
It's
we
funny
welcome
we
you
get
all.
like 100 views an episode. We're like, oh my god, like all these people.
Yeah, but it's just for nothing. Like,
Yeah.
what's happening, YouTube? What?
It's like Dinner for Schmucks, where like Steve
seen
Carell thinks he's important, but he's not. They're just YouTube is just like, look at these fucking schmucks.
You know, I watched a YouTube video, ironically enough, about how to, make better YouTube videos.
Right.
And it was the guy who was like the creator of the algorithm, and he basically said like, don't try to game the algorithm. It's impossible.
Oh, of course he would say that.
Yeah, but it's true because what's happening?
Guy that makes the Rubik's Cube is probably going to say this. Don't even bother. Don't even bother.
There's not a system to this.
Well, I took it as
It's not a computer code or anything.
I took it as like he can't believe he created a monster capable of his own destruction. Where he's like, it's self-sustaining.
Drown it.
He's gonna drown it in the river.
He's cashing in though.
He is cashing in. He's making the rounds.
And he's playing the algorithm, by the way. He's making videos about how you can play the
He's
algorithm.
not making videos. He's appearing on other people's channels. So those people are playing the algorithm by getting him on.
Yeah.
Wow. It's
He
like
said, I won't do an appearance
that's
for less than $3,000.
That's too much.
It's very meta. But he did say, don't even bother. And I got to be honest with you, I'm with him because what's happening?
Yep. Yeah, we didn't do anything. So if you're still, I know it's past the 1 minute and 15-second mark.
Retention.
If you're still watching the video,
God bless.
stick around.
God
and
bless.
it won't be like last episode where I guess you just couldn't hear anything, and then I forgot to put all the videos. The last episode was a real crap hole. So if you subscribe from that,
And yet
it only
100
can
views
go
in
up.
3 days.
Yeah,
Again,
it'll
what's
only go up from here.
I went to Longhorn Steakhouse today.
It's a Longhorn.
Yeah, never been there before.
I've never been there either.
Me neither. But I
Which? Oh, never mind.
You
I
got a
just-
steak?
stand by. I just assumed that it was like
He better get to that part.
I just assumed that it was just like Texas Roadhouse or Olive Garden or one of the. I don't know.
Yeah.
I said Gordon.
Oh,
Anyway, I feel the pressure. I'm scared. And I just assumed it was like fine, right? You just go there and you eat and you leave
Yeah.
and you pay a decent amount.
Right, a restaurant.
Sure, but not like one of these crazy. It was phenomenal.
What do you think of the bread?
The bread was very fancy.
Hand.
You guys want some bread? I'm like, yeah,
And it's the brown stuff?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then we both got steaks. Or not. I'm sorry. I got a steak. My mom got a pork chop.
What kind of steak you get?
I got a newer strip.
Okay.
Classic. It
Good,
said on the menu. This classic cut of beef was founded in the year 17. I don't know. But I got it medium, perfectly cooked. Brussels sprouts were off the freaking chain.
Oh, Bruss.
My mom's food
Brussels
Was,
sprouts.
my mom's food was amazing. And I was like,
BS.
This is like too good. Like it shouldn't be this good. This is Longhorn Steakhouse. They got a fake bullhead. Like this is not like, what is it called? Nobu? Is that a thing?
That's a
Anyway,
restaurant.
Yeah.
No, boo.
I think it's Japanese.
Me and my mom look to my left, and there's this lady there, younger lady, with a computer out
No
with
way.
like 7 different plates of food. I'm like, this is kind of weird. At first, I thought she was a waitress.
Food critic?
Bingo.
Oh!
There was a food
There's a
critic.
food critic at the Longhorn Steakhouse?
So,
It's probably just a Yelper, to be
and
fair.
but she had her iPad out, and then like they would bring her different things, and then they'd sit down with her, and she'd be like, "I like this," and blah 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 blah. It was like legit, and she looked like one of those fancy douchebags, like from Attitude.
Right.
Kind of. I liked it, but I digress.
I like what you got
I
going
don't
on.
digress. My question to you guys is: do you think they knew she was coming, and they were like, "We got to go balls to the wall today," and that's why our food was so good?
Oh.
Oh,
Good idea.
well,
Do you think they were like, "Let's really hone in today"? Like she's coming, we don't know when, we don't know what table.
It could be any one of
Right,
them.
it could be Gordon
They
Ramsay.
didn't know. They didn't pick it was the lady
but
with
you
the
made it
computer
sound like
with
it was
7 plates.
obvious.
Well, no. The only reason it was obvious to me is because I looked over and there was 9 plates of food and she was critiquing it all. But I didn't know if the chef knew like this is also going to her. This is going
Coming
to her.
from a chef
yeah, that's
who
why I
used
was-
to work in a kitchen,
Chef is strong, but go ahead.
they probably did know that it was her.
Okay.
Like the waitress told her or something.
Okay.
And so in my head, I would think that everything else gets like the back burner because they're just focused on getting the good review.
Right.
So it's probably even more of a sentiment that your food was good.
Okay, so you don't think that because my
That's
first thought
a fun point.
my first thought was they knew she was coming, they didn't know when, and we got there right when she did. So they were like, okay, she's still not here yet.
It's definitely possible,
Okay.
but if
Because it was unbelievable.
as
it was phenomenal.
as soon as one person ordered like 8 things, they're like, "This is it."
Right. The only reason I thought that is because we were there right when she was.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
But
this.
if that's not the case, guys, we got to go to Longhorn Steak.
We found our new Red Rob.
Take it easy.
I got
Robin, I don't condone that. Is that right? I always mix that up. I love you, Red
consent.
Robin.
Let me ask you this. This is what we're all thinking.
Compatible is what you
This is what we're all
Remember that
thinking.
C
here.
word he was trying to think of like 3 episodes ago?
Oh, I got one
It
in
was
my head right now.
compatible.
The,
He yelled down to me like, it was compatible. I'm like, what are you talking about?
it was a text. I know we're all thinking it. What was the weight situation on this broad? Going around town.
It probably took like 15 minutes for us to get our food.
You know what? You misheard me. Was this a
No, I
fatty?
didn't. You said wait.
Was this a fat?
No, she
was
was
this a
attractive.
fat whore?
She's attractive.
Wow.
Oh.
And
A fat one.
oh, yeah, wait a second. Yeah, there is for your local listener. And I also thought like, boy, like I'm just
Welcome to the show.
like my mom watches, so I guess this is
Sorry.
it's fine, whatever. I was just thinking
You're
like
25.
I'm just thinking like I'm with my mom. I can't be like, so what'd you think of the food?
Oh.
Person.
Right.
Listen, we found our wives.
Where to huh?
We found our wives elsewhere. You don't need to get the food critic.
Do you want to talk about that?
We sure can.
Go ahead.
I'm sitting there at work.
I get a text. SOS. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sitting there at work.
Yeah. At a
Rod-
golf course. For our new viewers,
Yes.
he works at a golf.
Yes. I
Please.
work at a golf course.
Watch all the old episodes. More.
He's a golf pro. He's not really, and you can cut me saying that he's not really. He's a golf pro.
I'll get there eventually. And I know Rod's coming in like an hour. He's like, I'll get there at
Is
5.
yesterday? Wait.
It was last week, sometime like Thursday or something. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, and then
Friday.
I look out the window, and I'm starstruck.
Starstruck.
It looks like Ariana Grande and London Tipton. What's her name? Anyways, 2 beautiful women walking in the doors. And as soon as they purchased their range balls, I text Rod. I said, you better race down here because there are some women here. And the golf course is in a retirement community, so that's very rare.
Mm-hmm.
And
I texted him, I'm on my way.
yeah, he said, okay, I'm there.
I said, I'm getting some food and I'm on my way.
And I saw them a couple of days later, so I'm in love now. But I told Rod, or I maybe not have told you, but I was thinking, I was like, you better go keep them there until I can go down to the range as well.
So, yeah.
And they left before I could get off work. So my wife just walked out the door, and I'm sad.
Right. So that's not exactly what happened.
That's pretty
You
accurate.
ready for the Kaiser Sose of it all? Here's
Wait, did you help them?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
What do you mean how I helped?
Like I was
Not
working,
you.
and they came
no,
in
what do you
to
What
purchase
do you mean by
something.
him helping?
Yeah.
Just purchase?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
So you had an interaction.
I did.
Okay. That's good.
that's not true. That's not true. He had multiple interactions.
Oh.
He's lowballing this whole bit. So from what I've heard, they went in to get their range balls. Then they hit their range balls. I was out there. London Tipton, what a golfer. They were not very good.
Put the tip in.
By the way, they were not very good, and they were.
Well, yeah,
not
their
with-
girls can't drive.
Hold on, stand by, stay on target.
That's
and
funny.
They went together, which I would take as they don't have boyfriends. Like if you're gonna go to the range and you're not very good, you're like, oh my god, can you teach me? You know what I
Right.
mean?
And if they do have boyfriends, they're probably at home jerking off,
Each
playing
other,
video
not
games.
golfers.
Yeah, like you. Even if I didn't golf, my girlfriend's like, I'm gonna go golfing. I go along, unless I was like a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
well,
I got something better to do.
so
And they were alone twice, both times I saw them.
so
I'm interested
so
in the story.
here was my strategy. I was putting. I was the only one on the putting green. And why is that funny?
I'm imagining you're at the range putting.
No, but you know what it is? It's like
Full swing shots with your
no, I'm on the putting green. And, the hole's right here, and I'm like this. Anyway, no, I was lining it up so I could have a nice view, and I was thinking, if they ever look back at the putting green, there's only one person to notice, and it's me.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go here a little, and then I'm gonna move to the chipping green. And maybe first time at the range, they don't know you can go to the chipping green, and maybe they'll join. Because I'll be honest with you, I wasn't just gonna walk in front of a million people to these ladies and do what?
Right, they're
Stall?
hitting golf balls.
Right, they're gonna hit me with their driver.
They might have to give him out the mouth or something of the sort.
So when he's like, "You should have stalled them," I'm like, I don't know what that
Just
means.
go kick over their bucket of balls.
Right,
Say,
exactly.
pick that up, you fucking bitch.
Yeah. So
I got a stopwatch going here.
I see them. I'm chipping now. I'm at the range. Didn't chip that well. I was distracted. And I see them leave and go back into the pro shop. Why are you doing that if you're done for the day?
Right. Maybe they like the guy behind the counter.
Right. Go ahead. So what happened?
Oh, I like how this is going.
No, it was very simple. They said, "Where are your restrooms?"
Uh-huh.
I pointed them to the direction of the restrooms.
And then
Do you want me to
Well,
lead
you kind of need to. I need to set this up slightly because
Rodney Pascal.
oh, they heard it.
Jesus Christ.
It's Jason Bourne.
In the pro shop is also connected to a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And the bathrooms are by the restaurant.
Yep.
So they walked through the pro shop to get to the restaurant, and then there's a door literally right next to the restrooms. So they could have just used the restrooms, walked out.
They didn't need to go back in.
There's an outside door to get.
That's
right
correct.
to the-
Yeah.
Okay,
They did not need to go back in.
So they walked back in, asked me where to go, and then walked back out through the pro shop,
And
and then
said-
cut back out through the parking lot.
And said,
Have a nice night, boys.
To you both?
I wasn't there.
Oh.
I was still outside.
me and my
you.
coworker.
Oh, okay.
I was still outside. Like, where'd they go? But then what happened the next day?
I saw them again.
They came back. And guess what they used?
The bathroom.
The chipping and putting green.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't talk to them the second.
Did they hit golf balls?
No.
See?
Just
See?
chipping.
So they were like, whoa. They noticed me, and they were like, whoa. That guy's using this stuff over here that we don't know about. Let's just wait till he's gone.
Yeah.
We'll use
So
it.
scary looking.
Yeah. So that's what. So
Yeah, that
okay.
was-
So long story short, we met our wives.
Yep, I'm married now.
Well, that's not how it works.
And the bloodline will proceed.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point.
I like it.
How did I start that? Longhorn Steakhouse. Oh, to circle back to the food critic. She was. I liked what I saw, but again, I was with my mom. Mom, sorry if you're watching. Sorry if you're watching. And every time, by the way, every time I go into one of my bits, right?
I'm listening. I can't do it when I'm in my bit. I got to be on screen. It's actually an excellent point.
Bitch.
I was just thinking, like, is it okay to hit on someone when you're with your mom?
I'm sure your mom would have zero problems.
She'd probably hype me up.
Yeah,
but-
she would.
But
Your mom would be like, "Hey, this is my son,
Or
Pookie."
she go, hey, he's with me. And like try to
it's
screw
not
with you.
It's not about what your mom would do. I'm just asking if it's okay as a concept.
I think at this point in our lives, yes.
Would you though? Would you do that?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yes, you
But
can.
it's okay.
I would not, but yes, you can.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a great idea. Next time, I should be like, Mom, what do I say? To really just lean into the whole thing.
I had a story once I was at like
So, you've ever seen Ratatouille? You think that would work? You think they got a rat cooking the food in there? Sorry.
Mr. Krabs put a bunch of shit on a Krabby Patty, and now you're gonna choke. Anyway, I was at a store with my dad once, and I was like 15. Just started being interested in girls. You'll get there.
15.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. Whatever. I was trying to be nice for the audience. I've been in love with women since I could walk. Anyway,
15.
but really being
History
in love with them, where this lady was working at the store. She had yoga pants on, so while we're walking out, I go do one of these moves and check her out. And my dad hits me on the back and goes, "Harrison!" So now I'm nervous to ever do that shit in front of my parents because he knows.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so the opposite of what our parents would do.
I know. My dad would be like, "You seen this?"
Yeah, my dad would be like, "Well done, son."
Yeah.
Like that, like,
Well, you know what we would do in high school is if we saw somebody in the hall check out somebody else out loud, I would say like, "Side, saw that, side."
yeah.
It'd be funny.
Saw
A good gag in public is like, "My friend has a crush on you."
Hilarious bit.
Good bit.
Have you met your wife?
Yeah, we just got married. What about you? It's your turn.
I'm getting there. There's a long.
Is this a
there's
bad
long
time?
list.
So we both want you to be the best man, but you can only pick one.
We'll flip a coin. Leave it up to God.
Could you imagine someone flipping a coin and saying it's up to God now? And then it lands on its side and they blow their brains out.
Good thing you have 3 options for your best man.
Oh wait, yeah.
I don't want to talk about this next.
So
It's going to be a fight.
Speaking of
I'm
food,
just gonna have all best man. Go ahead.
that would be
possible.
funny.
If I'm the
Next
second
question.
part of a best man, I'm out.
Next question.
This is what I got about food.
Okay. The food episode.
So
Great for the new subscribers.
I had friends visiting this week.
Easy
So-
to digest.
Oh, I like that. The
I really thought it sucked the energy right out of the room.
it threw. I'm of two minds. It really threw me off because I normally, once every 2 weeks I'll go out to eat, and by that I mean I'll stop at the Burger King drive-thru. But my friends were here. I wanted to show them around town. I didn't know what I was talking about because I only go to Burger King. But I'm like, hey, you know what? For your first night out here, let's go to In-N-Out Burger. You never been out to the West?
Did they like the fries?
No.
Thank God.
They're awful.
So I go, so I told them that before. I prefaced it before saying we should get the animal fries. So I order first and show them how easy it is. In-N-Out, the menus. I like the menu.
Wait,
So small.
Did you get animal
So
fries?
nice.
I'll get there.
Oh,
no.
So I go up and I say I'd like the #1 meal with animal fries. It's just a regular cheeseburger and fries. I'd like the #1 meal with animal fries.
And they go, we don't know what that is.
And the guy's running around. It's a young kid, probably a 17-year-old whippersnapper.
Hey, Benny, we got those animal fries in the back.
He goes, hang on a second. I go, I want the #1 meal with animal fries. He goes, okay, types it in. You want the double? I go, no, it's the #1 meal. He goes, oh, hey, I was close. So you want the animal fries? I say, I want the #1 meal with animal fries. He goes, okay, types it in.
Oh, no.
And then, so my friends order. 5 minutes go by. They bring me out my meal. It's just a cheeseburger, animal style cheeseburger.
What?
Now I will say,
I didn't know that was a thing.
It was phenomenal.
I didn't know that was a thing either. I will say it was a blessing in disguise. It was the greatest burger I've eaten in my life. Like fast food burger. It was freaking good. It was
you
the
just-
animal
Wait,
style
yeah,
burger.
because in my head, animal style was just like loaded fries.
Yeah, so they took all
I
the
thought of
melted
doggy
cheese.
style.
I don't know if it was like chili or bacon.
Talk about sucking the air out of the room.
I tried to just, move right past that one. I don't exactly know what was on it. I don't really like to look at my food. But it was, I know I scarfed it down pretty quick. Because, whatever they put on the fries, they put it on the burger. It was like, what's it called? Caramelized onions, a bunch more cheese, either bacon or some sort of weird meat. It was freaking good. But no, they did not give me my fries after 4 times of telling the guy to order. And he repeats it back to me wrong every single time. And then at the end, #1 meal with animal fries. Oh, yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Wrong order.
So grilled onions
Thousand
cooked down and meat
Island.
juices in a hot griddle can be added to any sandwich. So that's literally what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Thousand Island spread, mustard, grilled patties, and extra pickles. So they're just like throw it on.
Yeah, it was incredible. I'll give them that.
The not so secret menu.
I love this, by the way.
Love what?
That when you walk into the restaurant, all the first timers just order off the menu, and then you figure out the secret menu.
Right, I love it too, but not when the fries are the worst thing to touch God's green earth. And
Well,
you're like,
that's
well,
just
you
a-
actually have to find the back door to get the real food. I'm like, well, can you try with the normal shit before I have to go to the secret window or whatever?
It's
it
just
is?
not what they focus on.
No, that's fine. Make it like average.
I didn't know you can get a 4x4. That's insane.
Oh,
How much do you charge for
Wait, I'm sorry. You can get a grilled cheese at In-N-Out. What?
this
with
place
lettuce,
But yeah,
tomato spread,
Double
What is a
meat.
tomato spread?
that's our official take on In-N-Out. The fries are terrible.
they
It's just
suck.
It's just cardboard.
I was told by a
Quad.
Californian.
That's what I would say. I'd get the quad.
I was told by a Californian that it's significantly better in California.
Oh,
So I don't know if that's true or not.
The shake was
I wonder
phenomenal.
I don't know where it starts. I mean, I know they're in California.
I think it started there.
In California,
That would be my guess.
California.
because they know.
Wait,
or I
click
guess,
on what
I
is
mean,
gorilla style, and I never heard of that.
Where's that?
To the right.
That's where you drop into a tank and then
it's
they
right here?
shoot you.
Is this what you're talking about?
Nope.
What the hell?
It's not. It's just precisely what you said earlier. though.
I thought
Monkey
you were making
style.
a crass joke.
Opa monkey style. Oh, sorry.
Is a burger with
Animal
animal
fries
fries in the
middle of it.
Oh my
like
god!
this.
You
And
guys still
fry
don't know what animal
sauce.
fries are.
Let's go tonight. The boy, I will say. So my friends who ordered, they did
Just
get
with the
animal.
Longhorn.
They did get animal fries, and I did try them, and they were significantly better.
Oh, it worked for them.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
so
I don't know
fucked.
how they pulled that off.
What do you
They
mean
must
it
have
worked
slipped
for
them
them? The guy was able to put in the right order?
Yeah. Well, because
It
they
worked.
asked for the same thing.
I know, but it's funny that
It was
it
the
worked.
worst.
To say it worked. It's funny.
It really pissed me
Wait,
off.
could you actually get a Flying Dutchman at In-N-Out?
What's a Flying Dutchman? You're good.
You
You're
replace.
good. Oh, by the way, we're doing that draft, right?
Today? Stick around for next
They
week.
replace the buns with just cut up onion.
Yeah,
Oh,
but did,
yeah.
But
where
did you
I
know it's a
hear that
nickname
at?
for Snyder's father, the late Guy Snyder?
That I did know.
I
yes.
did know that as well.
Yeah, I read the Wikipedia.
And
on
this
Guy
guy's a
Snyder.
chef.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No,
Well,
I
you
just
think of
actually
Guy
know what a
Fieri.
Flying Dutchman is.
No, you're thinking of Zack Snyder.
You're thinking of Zach.
Philip Seafood Hoffman. I just had to say that for all the new people.
Yeah. So that's night one. That's night one of my food excursion.
Wait till you hear one of the places that he went.
Wait till you hear night two. So night two, we go to Dub's Barbecue.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was going to be.
We'll get there. Okay. So I just told them. I mean, other than In-N-Out, because they obviously don't have those in Pennsylvania. They came here from Pennsylvania. I said, I don't care where we go. I just don't want to go to a chain. Like, if you're coming out here, let's go to, like, the local spot.
Should have went to Dickies.
I'm
Is
not
that
just
a
going to
chain?
bring you.
You think Dickies is a chain?
I think it is.
Probably
Yeah,
is.
definitely.
Still
is.
good, though.
Still good. Definitely a chain, though.
I just don't want to bring you guys all the way out here and be like, you guys got to try the Whopper.
You
It's
guys gotta
out
go
of
to
this world. So, what'd you say? Oh, are you going to do the old ventriloquist act? So we go to Dub's Barbecue. I want a barbecue spot. I order. I say I want some bullshit sandwich with hush puppies.
Oh, those
And
are
my-
so-
They are good.
My friend got hush puppies. He ordered ahead of me. And since the people that visited were boyfriend and girlfriend, they ordered together. And then I, after them, ordered.
sad.
And it was depressing, that's for sure. Only because of my wallet. It would have been nice if he picked up the bill. I gave him a free place to stay. But,
Oh, I charged them.
so, I have a
Yeah, they Venmoed us $100.
Well, I'll say this because I'll forget it. Cole, my friend, Cole felt sick yesterday. He had a bad migraine and kept puking and had to take a bunch of showers. And
So
he's
he was
just
hungover?
no, he just felt super sick. But it was funny because he wants to be nice and I appreciate that. But he did tell me before he left. He's like, dude, I'll Venmo you some money for the water bill. I'm like, you can relax on the way. You don't gotta pay me for the 2 showers.
If he turned on the heat, I would have absolutely taken it.
But so we're at this barbecue place, and they order their food. I order mine after, and they get their food like within 4 minutes. And I'm waiting. I was like, or they were trying to be nice. They said, "We'll wait till you get your food." I go, "Great, you just jinxed me." So they took probably 15 minutes later. They don't have my food out yet, and me and Cole ordered the exact same thing, some sort of sandwich and hush puppies. He got his. I did not get mine. And some idiot, another freaking minor, bringing around the food, is walking around with my meal and just doesn't know where to bring it because
Oh,
I think he saw that the other two had their food already and
they're
just
like,
didn't
"Oh, they're
know
done."
what table to bring it to.
Yeah.
So then Cole's like, dude, just go up there and go to the counter and just tell them you need your food. Like, it's there. So I walk up. But of course, I finally get the courage to walk up. And then the kid passes me with my food. So now I'm like, well, now I got to run back so he knows what table to bring it to. So I run back and he just gives me the sandwich. And he said, sorry about the hush puppies. I screwed up the order. There was just the sandwich, no hush puppies. Like, I'll bring them out in a minute. 20 minutes go by.
Oh, my God.
No hush puppies. So I finally walk up to the counter.
Was
and
the restaurant packed?
No, this is like 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And which I guess doesn't sound like it shouldn't be packed, but it wasn't. I don't know why I threw that in there. But I see the kid behind the counter. I was like, is any update on the hush puppies? He goes, oh, yeah, we're out of hush puppies. So what do you
my
want
God.
instead? So I was like, well, what do you – I wanted a beer because I'm an alcoholic. But I was like –
That's probably not a substitute.
yeah. So I was like, what can you give me? He's like, you can get sweet potato fries. And I was like, okay, just give me – I hate those. But
Me
just,
too.
Let's get this
Oh, I
over
like
with.
those.
I
And
hate
then,
sweet potato in general.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
me too. So I just was like,
Well,
fine.
I get so turned off by the marshmallow. I'm like, fuck off.
And, yeah. And I
Well,
was like, well,
that's you don't have to have marshmallow.
I know, but it's the staple. It's what you do.
Not with the fries.
No, not with fries.
Well, first of all, he said fries. They were tater tots. So
Wait, stop.
they're in there. You
Sweet
want them?
potato tater tots?
Sweet potato
Tater tots
tots.
are shredded potato.
I know, but I've never seen that.
You want them?
No.
They're in the fridge.
No,
They're
that's
old.
horrific.
He get the food lady over here. Tell us what she thinks. So I just was like, I already paid for them. They were only $1 extra to get the hush puppies. Fine, just give me the hash, whatever the heck I said earlier.
Hashish.
The hashish, and let's move on. So I ate like 3, too sweet for my mouth, and then we just left. But so that was night 2. What do you guys got? I got night 3, but I won't hog.
Okay, I will interject with another food story. Not really. I was at Mobetta's Hawaiian place. It's like Chipotle, but
Bobati.
business.
Quality Ashram.
And so I go in there, and the owner's Hawaiian, but most of I think there's one Hawaiian worker, and then just an ethnic group of people of all shapes and sizes that
Right.
work there. And the guy that checked me out was a white dude, and he was giving me his food, blah blah blah, and my food. And at the end, he goes, "Hey, have a nice day, mahalo." And I go, Thank you. And
Aloha.
I'm not going to lie. I wanted to say it back.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what to do in that situation.
Could have gone like this.
Aloha.
Yeah.
I wanted to say
Assalamu
aloha. 'Cause
alaikum.
Isn't that good, hello and goodbye? Isn't that both?
Aloha?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. What's mahalo?
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I wanted to say it back, but like,
Lilo and Stitch.
Look it up.
no, I'm fine. Because I don't want
Jamie?
it to be like a slur or something.
Oh,
But
right.
he
He
was
called
just
you a
calling me
cracker.
a mean name. But I knew that if I had said that, he in his mind would be like, well, he only said it because I just said it. He doesn't
Right.
really say it. So then I left.
This guy doesn't say it either.
Yeah.
Who are we kidding?
He just says it at work.
He said, yeah, I thought it was weird that he said it with the hard R too, but
Totally different story.
the hard O. Anyway, that was it. That's my last food story. Back to night. Or do you have a food story?
I don't.
What about behind the scenes in the kitchen?
Well, you ever see someone spit in someone's cheesecake?
I mean, you might as well have. I've seen
Like
people-
not on purpose. Or on purpose.
If you drop anything in a kitchen,
It's going in the
it's
stew.
going into the deep fryer for 5 seconds and then going right back out to you. Because, I mean, the deep fryer's at like 1,000 degrees. It'll kill anything.
That's what I actually don't hate the logic of that. To be
No,
fair.
I don't
It'll
either.
kill
but
it
it's
all.
one of those things where, like, if I don't see it, it's okay. But
Yeah.
But now, yeah.
Yeah. Have I told you this before? There's my cousin Colin. We were like 4 years old, and his mom was like, "What do you guys want for breakfast?" We said pancakes from McDonald's, and she brought them home.
So good.
And there was a big, huge hair in his pan. This is disgusting. Big, huge hair. This is for you, Colin. Big, huge hair in his pancakes, and he pulls it out, and it's just got syrup all over it. He
No.
just goes, it sucks all the syrup off. It's one of the grossest things to this day I've ever seen.
Nope. Nope.
Only a 4-year-old
Nope.
could come up with something like that. Oh
Actually,
my god! But
I actually
it
would
was
never
funny.
be able to eat syrup again if I saw it.
Oh my
swear to God.
God.
I'm the
That's
type of person where that
horrendous.
would never leave me. I can't eat ranch because of something like that, and it's just.
You get food poisoning once and you're done.
I've had it 4 times.
Let's get. What's the ranch
Well, no,
story?
once with the restaurant.
This is the food episode. If you haven't seen the title already.
We'll get to the Oscars in a second. No, it's not a crazy story. It's just one of my friends from elementary school used to have his pizza with ranch, and he would eat it in such a disgusting way that I just can't ever do it now.
Ranch in general?
Yeah, I'm good.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a blue cheese guy.
Freaking Ethan, man.
Shout out to Ethan Lyons. Do you think he's watching? You think he remembers we exist?
He remembers we exist. We remember he exists.
Yeah, because of the ranch. He pantsed me at your house once. Do you know that?
No.
We were at a party.
Now we can't eat pants.
We were minors. We were like
We were hammered.
We were like 5th, 4th, 3rd grade, one of those.
Blackout drunk.
And we were all outside just running around being boys or whatever.
Probably star tipping or something.
No, it was daylight, and he pantsed me, and my underwear came down with it. And
you loved
a
it.
bunch of people saw it. I pulled it right back up.
He put his hands behind his head.
Well, he definitely felt bad because he didn't want the underwear. to
Yeah.
come down. He was like, "Oh!" And I remember Nico saying something. I can't say this. Never mind. Next.
You were in 5th grade, man.
I know.
This is well in college. I didn't do
Well, 'cause
this, but
he's got a good position now. I don't know.
and we did that all the way up till college. I'll still pants people now. It's a good gag. But I had my roommate pants my other roommate, and the underwear came down at a party, and it was right along with the music "Sister Golden Hair" by America.
I'm a
Dun dun. Can you live in the middle? Yeah, it was great.
I'm a big tabletop guy.
Penis was flopping.
We used to go off during
Oh,
football games.
tabletops.
Tabletopping was the best.
Those
forgot
were
about
those were the
tabletops.
best.
I remember one time.
You were never safe at football games.
But you have to be a good actor. You have to, because like I remember like Chris Smeagol. Remember him?
Yeah.
He came up to me once and he was like you don't talk to me. What's happening?
Yeah.
And he went right here.
He was
with me.
devastating with those.
He went right here with me and he was like, you know, you should dress up as Halloween Slender Man. And I said, oh yeah. And I grabbed him and turned and threw him on a person because I knew there was a person there waiting to be tabletop.
You flip flop.
Yeah, you're damn right, Chris.
Did you guys ever do the ball tap? That was like a 4th to 6th grade
Yes, we
thing.
did.
We had other friends that really did. I was never really part of it.
No, but you were in one instance. The jinx thing. Remember that?
No.
So if we jinx someone, jinx, you owe me soda. You know, that whole bit, but you can't
Yeah.
talk until you buy the soda, that whole thing. We would jinx someone, and the only way... So, okay, you would get jinxed, and the only way that the person would be unjinxed is if somebody said your name. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So if we were jinxed, if someone else said Harrison, you could talk again.
Yeah.
If you broke that, you were liable to be ball tapped at any time, and you can't defend yourself.
Yeah.
I remember the name thing. I wonder if I had a
Sorry?
gag like that.
A gay...
A
what?
gay memory that I blacked out. No,
Well, that's ball tapping. It's kind of gay if you think about it.
That's for sure.
We were
The way I
slapping
did it
ass
was
hard. We were slapping ass.
Were you raised Catholic?
He still is.
my priest used to ball tap me with his mouth. What the hell was I gonna say? Oh well, I don't remember being ball tapped. I don't have specific memories. I'm sure I dished them out, but I do. I was in love with this woman in 6th grade.
She ball tapped you?
She was in 1st. No. No.
Well, isn't that's fine, I guess, right?
Yeah. No, I was in love with this lady, and my friend Tyler Funk, who you may know from TikTok, is I had to name drop for the new audience.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
We just lost all our subs.
He was friends with her, and I wasn't super close, but I was in love with her, and we were playing leapfrog at recess. Like, I was just I was doing everything I could to just impress her. So we moved all the way down to leapfrog. So I was like, hey, Tyler, how about you leapfrog me in front of Jessica? That would be great. So he's like, okay, get down and I'll do it. And I'm squatting down, and he runs up behind me and just kicks me in the balls as hard as he can. And it really scarred me for a while. Since haven't played leapfrog. Yeah, there's a big
Just have a deflated ball.
Yeah, on the left one, there's a bunch of whatever shit wrong with it.
What's that from?
What?
How's it hanging? Short, shriveled, and always to the left. Si?
Liar, liar.
Oh, damn!
Bingo.
I knew it.
Don't test him on the Jim Carrey.
We used to slap ass hard.
You still do.
Only the guys.
You still do.
But it would be so bad. Like, people would want, like, athletes who went to play Division I baseball would wind up and just hammer you.
Yeah.
To the point where, and you've seen this, if someone walks up behind me, I will instinctually put my hand back.
Yeah.
It's been years.
I don't remember. I mean,
They call that trauma.
Yeah.
slap ass
PTSD.
freshman
PTS.
year.
I don't have the disorder, but I have post-traumatic stress.
A big thing freshman year was the 5-star, just whacking someone in the back as hard as you could. It was funny to see how that evolved.
Inept.
But I had one. I have a picture of it on my phone. I might show it.
I hope it moves a little.
Robbie Alzinga. I went up behind. I got a rubber band for whatever reason in class and went up behind him and just pulled it back as far as I could and just let it go in the back of his neck.
We used to fire those.
Yeah.
And for the rest of the period, you could just see a huge red line on the back of his neck. There was one.
The Hornets.
Now I'm just thinking. Well, yeah. What was the? Oh, like a little,
A little piece of paper. Yeah.
But
How is this all spread?
But did you ever have silly bands when you
Yeah.
were in elementary school?
Big silly band. Yeah.
Big contraband.
Did you have people in your school that would just have their entire forearms filled
Yeah,
with...
me.
Oh! I didn't know we were living with one of those.
I didn't know we were living with it. I actually can't say that either.
It was third grade. No, not my forearms, but I had a couple good ones. A dinosaur and
Did
think
you
I'd
ever
like-
trade them for like pencils and shit?
yeah, we would trade them.
Yeah.
Did you have
That stuff was
Smensels?
wild. Yeah, we did have.
Could you ever tell that they were just newspaper?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
This is great.
Yeah.
What an episode! All right, let's get to the Oscars.
The
seriously.
wait, real quick. What was I gonna say? Oh, another Robbie Elzinga story. One time. This is
good because
back-
we all know what that means.
back in 7th grade. I just remembered a good gag I had on him once. One time we were sitting together. He sat next to me in computer lab. And I had to sneeze, and instead of covering my mouth, I just turned to his face and just sneezed.
Ew!
Right
I
in the
would
side
kill
of his
you.
Yeah, that
face.
would really bother you.
I know, yeah, that would. I mean, I would bother me. It was really mean for me to do. But he elbowed me in the throat, and then we were.
It was all
fine.
even.
We were fine after that.
Isn't that nice about growing up? You do something dumb, your friend just slaps you.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Yeah,
all
you
right,
start a
we're
rumor
good.
about someone being in love with someone, and you know.
Well, you didn't slap me and we were good. You just weren't friends with me for
Well, yeah,
5
because
years.
I wasn't able to see you because it was the last day of school and you rode off like the Joker.
We weren't
Go back
friends
to the
till
friendship.
5th grade after that.
The friendship
Not true.
episode.
I got
folks.
pants way before that.
Stay up to date on,
All right,
on this.
the Oscars.
And I do have the third story coming
We'll
up
circle
later.
back. Part 2 to the time codes. I really don't have that much to say about this.
That's good.
Here's what I'd like to say. Godzilla -1 has more Oscars than Killer of the Flower Moon.
That's funny.
Scorsese's little ass sat there and didn't get up once.
Now that you should see.
Kimmel had a good joke. He was like, Killers of the Flower Moon was so long that by the time it took for you to watch the movie, you could have went down to Oklahoma and solved the murders yourself. I'm just
He
kidding.
needs to get over that, right?
What? Who?
His 5-hour...
No, I think the next
movies.
one's going to be 4 hours.
Well, I'll chime in. I guess I better just start trying to... whatever. Okay, so
What?
this is a take from Mark Normand, but it's a fun take. He said, I wonder if, like, The Irishman is super long. Killers of the Flower Moon's long. But you talk to an old guy, his stories are long. Maybe as just people get older, they're just like, let's just make this as long as I can and just throw it in. And yeah, the studio's like, Scorsese, here's a shitload of money. You can do whatever you want. Move on.
Yeah, I just think he likes making long movies.
Yeah.
You know,
Wolf of Wall Street was long.
but under 3
That
hours.
didn't feel like it. Though.
Yeah, that's
Didn't feel like it. at all.
And maybe The Irishman wouldn't have either if I didn't know it was already 3.5 hours. It's just
No, but
still haven't
everyone
watched it.
talked about that. They're like, just watch it in hour blocks.
yeah, watching 6 half-hour episodes.
Yeah.
It's been
It's
4 years. I'm still like, I don't have 3 hours.
It's
I've
been
never
84
watched
years.
it. I haven't seen a scene of that movie.
Yeah, me neither.
Sebastian Maniscalco's in it.
Oh yeah.
I'm just Ken was electric.
I saw him kiss that guy.
Slash. Did I spoil that for you? Sorry.
I didn't know that. Well, that's over.
Oh,
I'm not gonna rewatch him.
There was a moment where you're like, where's Ryan Gosling? And then everyone spreads and it's him and Slash. And Slash is just freaking slinging it. I don't know. How do you play guitar?
Strum.
It was cool to see Spielberg. Were you in here when Chris Nolan won Best Director?
Yeah.
And Spielberg gave him the Oscar, and
Yeah.
Chris Nolan gave him the biggest bear hug of all time.
Yeah.
And I said this to both of you, but I'll say it for the camera. It's fun to think Chris Nolan is the new Spielberg because Denis Villeneuve is the new Chris Nolan. Okay. And then Gord Jefferson, American Fiction. I told you this, but I just found out the guy who wrote American Fiction, one of his first jobs was a writing consultant for Succession. So if you need any more motivation to watch American Fiction,
I wonder, because you think like
I DM'd him. He has 30,000 followers. I just said, hey, I'm happy you won. I love the movie. And I'm hoping that he gets back to me and goes, hey, thanks. And then I'm going to go, can you give me a job, please?
Can you come on the podcast? Like an acting consultant.
That's actually a great idea.
Stick around for
If you're
next
watching.
week.
Cord? Weird name.
Like Full Metal, I just think acting consultant. Like Full Metal Jacket, Arlie Ermy was the consultant for the what the hell is the word? I'm drunk.
For the soldiers.
The soldier guy.
The general.
The general. The platoon.
With a great low rate you can get online.
That's right. So Shaq was there. No, but like, okay, so there's a guy on set to be like, hey, you weren't actually in Vietnam, but I was, so I'll tell you how this shit went down.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
A writing consultant on Succession, was he the son of a rich boy? Or like, what was he consulting on?
It'd be ironic if he was the son of a rich boy consulting for a show like Succession. A rich
But that'd
boy.
that'd be a good hire.
Yeah, because I understand what you're saying. It was like, how did he finagle his way? I think he had some jobs before that, but that was one of his first big credits.
Yeah.
But he clearly knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because American Fiction beat Chris Nolan and Greta Gerwig. I don't know why I'm shorting Christopher. I think it's because I feel like we're bros now.
Right,
you know?
right. No,
You and Christopher.
Chris Nolan.
me and CN.
By the way, when he won, it was like his first win in 8 nominations. I'm like, wow.
Why
It's
would
insane.
you rub that in his face?
That's insane.
It is
Yeah.
insane.
That's insane. I think it's more despicable than Leo.
That thought just popped into my head where Leo had gone so long without it, and he's busted his ass like, okay, I'll do the Revenant, I'll eat a freaking bison liver, barf all over the place,
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, like to prove. But like Chris Nolan,
Isn't it fun to say Chris Nolan?
that I just said that.
Yep.
We're buds. Check out 2 weeks from now when he's on the show. So like, what am I going here? He does all the practice, like Chris. Fucking Jesus. Time out. Leo actually ate a bison liver.
Sure.
Chris Nolan actually drove a plane into an airport.
He wasn't driving.
What?
He wasn't driving.
Well, yeah, he
didn't win for that either.
He was
People don't
around.
like that movie.
He was around when it happened.
He actually dropped an atom bomb.
He dropped an atom bomb. He flipped a truck. He crashed a biplane. Broke an IMAX camera. Why did it take so long for him to get his Oscar?
Yeah.
The only time he was ever nominated for director was Dunkirk. The only time
It's
he was
insane.
ever
That is
nominated.
weird.
He got nominated for Memento for screenplay and still didn't win.
You know what did?
Should we look it up?
Let's do it.
What year did that come out? 99?
2001? 2000?
Well, you guys.
Emma Stone.
Oh yeah,
I was so happy she won.
she won.
Right before all the nominations popped up, Rod was like, "Sai, I know you love Emma Stone, but she's not going to win."
That was the betting odds.
That's her second. La La
Yeah.
Land was the first.
Yep.
She's
And then
on the
she
up and up.
killed it with the speech. Of
She was
course.
nominated 5 times.
Really?
She's so good, man. I love her.
Okay, so maybe they just canceled it because of 9/11. No, I guess not. It was March, so it was before that. Okay, so where are we going? Screenplay. Was that right? Was it original screenplay or adapted? How do I find
It
this?
might have
It
been
just showed
adapted
it
off
right
a
there, no?
book. Like I think his brother wrote a short story. I don't know where they draw.
His
the
brother's
line.
sneaky a dog.
His brother
Hey,
wrote the
Hans Zimmer.
short story for it, but did they? Is that considered adapted?
All right. Okay. So, what am I looking at right now? Writing screenplay written directly. What is this?
They shortened the terms by 2024.
Is this not it then? Did he not get nominated?
Control F. Search his name.
Let me just do this.
What do you think of the show, folks?
Is that how you spell Memento?
Oh, 2002.
What?
Ah, you're a
Okay,
year
stand by.
off. I would think Memento would be spelled with an O.
Maybe. I'm a notoriously bad speller.
Oh, no. No.
Memento.
I'm wrong.
Was it not?
Why is it called Memento?
Go ahead. Really
You know
get
what
into
I mean?
it. Wait, Ian McKellen was nominated for Fellowship of the Ring? That's fun.
You shall not pass.
I mean, he's great in that. That's
He's
awesome.
also gay.
What?
That's just a fact. I got no problem. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Ridley
Ron Howard?
Scott.
That's fun.
Oh yeah, beautiful mind. All right.
We'll get there. Best Picture was nominated. No. Lord of the Rings. That's so funny that Lord of the Rings is people think it's good. That's so funny. Where is Memento? Wait.
Just search for it.
Okay.
Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Shrek.
Shrek was nominated
Shrek
for Best
writing?
Screenplay?
Oh my
But
god.
based on adapted, so basically adapted. What was that adapted?
Well, from the like gingerbread, like the fairy tales.
So that's what. So even
You
that
know
is
the
now
Muffin Man?
considered adapted.
That's awesome that it was nominated for Best
Yeah,
Screenplay. Okay.
I like that a lot.
Memento. What is this movie?
Never heard of it.
Written by
And it won.
Yeah.
Gosford Park. Look it up.
Must be good.
Wes Anderson wrote the Royal Tenenbaums? And
Yeah.
Owen Wilson?
And directed
By the
it.
way, Wes Anderson won his first Oscar.
Oh
last
yeah, I
night.
saw for that
and he
short.
wasn't even there.
Yeah. Oh really?
No.
Who's Jonathan Nolan?
That's his brother. I just said he's sneaky a dog.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
Did
the
he
brother,
write the?
He wrote the short story that Memento is based on, and then Chris Nolan adapted it to his script. But that's how like Dark Knight is the same. I don't know if Dark Knight wasn't a short story, but
What
him
is
and
this
Dark
movie?
Commentary.
I can't talk. Him and Chris Nolan wrote the Dark Knight together and everything else.
Oh, this is why it won, because it brings a group of pretentious rich people together for a weekend of relaxation.
That's what Succession is
Out of hunting.
sweeping the Emmys.
Oh, Maggie
Who's
Smith.
in it?
That's McGonagall herself.
Ah,
Wait,
I know that other name too.
Oh, Bob
Helen
Babelan.
Mirren.
He's inside job.
Nolan. Let's just look at this guy who's just an absolute dog.
Westworld.
By the way, did you know that Chris Nolan was he produced and wrote a treatment for Man of Steel?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't know he wrote the treatment. I knew he was a producer.
Okay.
Interstellar.
Well,
Oh, it's just all the. Oh.
He wrote a lot of this shit for his brother.
He
Can
did.
this thing get out? Okay, thank you.
He's
What is this? Hey,
let me guess. Pokemon?
what you play? What is happening? Okay, so he wrote like this is. He created that TV show. I didn't know.
He
that.
straight up wrote Interstellar.
Do you remember when you were talking about Westworld and I thought you meant West Wing and you're like, Jonathan Nolan wrote Westworld, and I was like, with Martin Sheen?
Oh yeah. That's Aaron Sorkin, you dummy. Did he direct anything of note? No, not really. I mean, TV shows.
What's his upcoming?
Did you guys ever see this movie?
No.
It's not that bad. It came
don't
out a
even know
couple
what
years
that
ago. It's
is.
Hugh Jackman, and it's like you put on a VR and you're in a different world or whatever. It's pretty freaking good. Anyway, that's it. Good for Jonathan Nolan. And good for Chris Nolan, Oscar winner.
Finally.
Vindicated. I feel selfish. I feel strong. What's that song?
I'm just Ken.
No, vindicated. Isn't that a thing? Vindicated.
I like the word, though.
I am selfish. Isn't that I am wrong. Whatever.
I have to pee.
Oh. Okay, this is a good time to talk about.
All the shit we were waiting to talk.
Well, yeah, him. I got nothing. I told you about the driving range guy who followed me, so I can't tell that to you again. I didn't tell that to him.
I mean, we can talk about Emma Stone again.
No, let's check and see.
Did you see the little clip of her reaction to Kimmel's speech about her movie?
I did not.
He made like a joke about how you can only show like
So much
5%
on
of the
camera.
movie.
Yeah.
And right when she said that, Emma Stone looked at whoever she was sitting by and she was like, he's such a fucking prick.
Really?
Yeah.
You're lying.
No, look it up.
You are lying.
No, it was so funny. I mean, it was clearly like, it wasn't like she was really calling him a prick, but it was just funny. Yeah, second one.
Oh
New
my
post.
god. This is funny.
She's the best.
Well, she said that to her husband because
Yeah,
she's like,
she was
still
just
love
whispering.
you.
Yeah, she's just whispering.
What's happening?
I don't know. Oh. That's good.
That was weird. Okay, we're back.
parts of Poor Things were allowed to show on TV? I mean, really? The boy in the
Fucking prick.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
Emma Stone just called Jimmy Kimmel a prick. I didn't notice that.
He made like a joke about, because she had a bunch of nude scenes in this movie.
Oh, nice.
It's not.
He made a joke about how you can only make like 5%. You can only show like 5% of the movie or whatever.
Yeah.
And right when he said that, she leaned to her husband and was like, fucking prick.
By the way, if anyone thinks that's actually real, what we're seeing, like when we see the shots of the celebrities, that's what they're seeing. So she knows she's on camera. So she did it on purpose.
Oh, they see when they're on? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know that.
That's how you can. That's how sometimes like they look right at the camera and go, you know what I mean? Because there's that.
That's
bit
how
about,
you know that dog was clapping.
That's right. Did you see the picture of the guy underneath the seat with the paws?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's okay.
I've got no idea what they're talking about. Lassie?
Come on.
Close. Doesn't matter. That's how you like when he goes. There's a joke where it's like, yeah, this is a tough year for movies. Remember the kid from The Fablemans? Look at him now, and it showed Spielberg. But why would the audience laugh if they couldn't see that the camera cut to Spielberg? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I mean, I laughed. I didn't see that.
You didn't see The Fablemans.
That's a fact.
Have I?
You loved it.
Loved it. Loved that movie.
You liked it more than I did.
What was? Oh no, I just remembered what it was. Yeah.
Do you still feel that way?
Yeah,
we're gonna watch it. He seems like actually this sucks.
No, I still think about the last scene. Fucking funny.
Very good. But the last shot.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
What a little.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
The Last Jedi. I got
No. Next question. Next question.
So number 3.
Yeah.
So we go.
You ordered a number 3.
I'm a nice Catholic boy. It's Lent. Can't eat meat on Fridays. Believe me, I don't get it. I don't know why.
Wait,
Yeah,
but you still didn't? Do you still do that?
Yeah.
That's
Really?
insane.
But you can eat fish. And Cole and Alexis are Catholic.
Well, they just came up with that because there was a meat shortage one year, and the Pope was like, "Don't fucking eat meats on this day." It's literally how it happened.
but now they made it a tradition. So me, Alexis, Cole all went to.
I've got breaking news. Steven Spielberg confirms Ready Player 2.
Let's go.
Oh, cool.
Let's go.
Anyway, go ahead.
They're gonna do a scene from Doctor.
So
Sleep.
F the haters.
So we go down to a
Did you
seafood.
say Doctor Strange?
They're gonna do a scene from Doctor Sleep.
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
we go down to a seafood restaurant so we can cheat our way out of eating meat on Friday for Lent.
What was the seafood restaurant?
We went to Krusty Krab Daddy's.
I heard that was good.
So you're gonna kill a bunch of. Wait, you did?
Yeah.
With the crab out?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to go to that.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
Oh no.
It's no, it is good.
Well,
However,
you just didn't.
You got the fucked
You
up
don't
order.
know what
I got the
you
fucked up
ordered.
order.
Yeah.
So I sit down. First of all, it's 3 of us, and they say, for 3 people, the waitress comes by. For 3 people, we recommend the mega seafood clusterfuck bukkake. It's $140.
She didn't say that.
And you get a couple crabs. She was much more vulgar when she said it. We get a couple crabs and shit, whatever. $140. I'm not splitting that between 3 people. Anyway, so
Still a lot for a meal.
I'm like, that's like $40.
Yeah, but it's like probably like lobster and shit, right?
It was lobster and crab legs, and it looked delicious. I'll go there.
$46.
When you have,
$46.
Plus tip. Plus drinks.
Huh?
Plus tips, plus drink. That's like a $70
I can't turn down a
night.
drink. So I ordered.
Listen, I wasn't making a statement. I just told you how much it was.
So we ordered. I ordered fried catfish
And hush puppies.
and hush puppies. That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me you didn't get that.
No. So they come out. I'm eating the food comes out. I'm eating my hush puppies. I eat the fried fish.
Oh no.
And a couple bites in, I go, "This is not catfish. This is tilapia."
I don't know if I would have been able to tell.
Yeah, that's honestly impressive.
You would have been able to tell, right? Or no?
I mean, whitefish is pretty much whitefish.
I
Luckily,
just thought you would have been. You were going to pretend that you would have been able.
No.
Luckily, I grew up
I never do.
in a little poor household, like Oliver Twist, and we just ate frozen tilapia from Aldi's. I still love tilapia. Luckily for them,
Tilapia is good.
I love tilapia. But having eaten it so much, I was like, this is tilapia. It takes me back to 8th grade after soccer practice when I would try to pretend to be healthy. This ain't no catfish. So that's all. I mean, nothing crazy. It was still very good.
It's
Same
funny. Tilapia is probably an upgrade.
I would have assumed it was not, but I don't eat catfish.
Well, catfish is very dirty, and I think tilapia is pretty clean.
Wait, we're gonna do the
If I
Google
was just
search.
guessing.
I think you're right. I feel like catfish would be more fishy.
Yeah, like catfish is very like a southern
off 'cause I'm not
fry.
smelling that
I
shit.
could have.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see what Google says.
Tilapia is higher in protein, calcium, vitamin
How
D.
about price?
Catfish
cares about
provides more
nutrition?
fats. Wouldn't this lead to why it's more expensive?
Yeah, luckily
Has
it was
nothing to do
just
with that.
you order 5 fish and you had 3. It was either like what I'm just gonna say cod, even though I probably should have ordered cod, tilapia or catfish, and it was all the same price. So I didn't pay more for less if it ends up being cheaper.
Tilapia relatively affordable. Okay, cheapest tilapia is right up there.
Okay.
But like I said, even with the In-N-Out,
Hey, cod is great.
it ended up being fine because I do like tilapia. But that's all I got. So, but that was 3 nights back to back to back where I had
And then
yet to
you
get a
finally
correct
had
order.
a decent meal.
Finally, at George's Corner.
Hey.
Yeah.
We're gonna quit pretending like we're gonna hide our address. You can just look up all of
No, it's
these
it's
restaurants. They're
at,
within.
at Cedar Corner.
We took 3-hour drives every time we wanted to go out to eat.
Yeah.
That's why they're all so close to each other. But it was good. I got fried cod and onion rings, and then I assumed a side came with it. So I said, "Can I get fries?" And he goes, "You want fries instead of the onion rings? Fish and chips? I like it." I was like, "No. Wait, I want the onion rings.
But I also want fries.
Do the fries come with it?" He goes, "No, I got give me a beer." And let's move on.
You keep substituting your sides with beer.
Yeah,
I feel
fills
like
me
it's
up.
got
You
wheat.
got to find the carbs somewhere.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's all I got. It was I loved every minute of going out to eat, but I will not deny that they ruined 3 orders in a row.
Did you finally get your hush puppies though?
I did, yeah. At the seafood restaurant, they finally gave me the hush puppies, and I was like, you know what? I'm glad I was able to wait. It was a delayed gratification. These taste better than anything
Well, do
I've
you
ever
remember
eaten.
when we
in my
went to Dickie's? I ordered hush puppies, and they're like,
They were out.
We don't have them.
Yeah.
Is there a hush puppy shortage? Biden. The hell.
life. Thanks, COVID.
Hey, you know Nikki Haley won the D.C.
She dropped out.
electorates? Well, before she did, she won D.C. That's
You
it.
know
That's
what?
all I got.
Good for her.
Did she endorse Trump?
I don't know.
I don't care. I don't even care to type it into the Googles.
You know, we get in a lot of trouble when we bring that sort of thing up on the channel. So let's just shy away from that. But complete factually,
Whoa,
yes.
whoa.
Heh.
You heard what I heard?
Fat.
That is what happened, and that's all we'll say.
Yep.
In terms of movie news, I've got one.
Oh, do you? Because I got nothing.
This is just a rumor. I saw it on Twitter. I don't really believe it,
The Grinch 2?
but there's multiple articles implying that Shane Gillis, who we talk about every episode,
Is starring in the Ferris Bueller spinoff.
is starring
Where's this going?
in the Quentin Tarantino movie Critic film.
Wait a second.
Sorry.
Stop.
Sorry about the leg touch.
He actually
I loved
could be. He could be the lead character.
Look it up.
He could be the movie critic. Oh my God! Wait. Hold on.
Now, yeah, I don't know if I believe this, but I think it's fun that we've talked about Shane Gillis and Quentin Tarantino back-to-back episodes, and now it's coming together for the new audience who thinks, what is this, just the Shane Gillis and Quentin Tarantino show? Yes, it is.
World of Real is not nothing. This is insane. Is this really true? The room.
Wait. You got to say this out loud for the folks at home.
The room. I don't know what that says.
And there's an ad.
Hold on, stand by. About to spread like wildfire, this post is that comedian Shane Gillis might have landed the lead role for Quentin Tarantino's final film, the movie
Final
Critic.
film.
It's a rumor. Okay, do you know why?
No way he actually stops, right?
Huh?
Is he really stopping after that?
I think, yeah, probably. But I think he's going to do TV and he'll do theater. And other
Oh, yeah, and he's writing
Oh,
books
fuck.
and all
Okay.
that.
I was going to bring someone up who's starring in this a couple podcasts ago and I forgot. And it's going to be hilarious to think that these two people might share the screen together. There was a rumor that Paul Walter Hauser.
Rest in peace.
He's
Fast and
definitely,
the Furious.
Nope, that's Paul Walker.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe you're thinking of Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Or Paul Driver, maybe, would be another better name.
No, I think we'll stick with Walker, maybe. Former Mormon, whatever.
Mormon.
I hope he's up there in the kingdom of heaven. You threw me off there.
Sorry.
Family. Paul Walter Hauser, who is
forget about it, kid.
Stingray in the Cobra Kai series.
Rodney Stingray.
Hold
Show
on.
me.
Or
Putting him
didn't you
up.
watch? Did you watch Blackbird with Taron Egerton, where he's in jail with Paul Walter Hauser?
No.
That's so good. You should watch it.
dead of night.
Walter Hauser, or he's what's his name? Richard Jewell.
Oh, I know him from a different show.
What?
The Fighter show on Netflix.
Gotcha.
If you scroll over.
But this guy, he's like a legit actor. He's won Emmys.
He won't scroll over.
And
No, he doesn't
where?
care.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you mean over here?
Yeah. It's not there.
Okay, so see, he's rumored for that. That's not true. Okay, but my point is, if this type of guy is rumored to be the lead in Tarantino's movie, now maybe he's not. Shane Gillis could fit the mold. You see what I'm saying?
I see. Yeah.
The other person who's rumored to be in the movie is Tom Cruise.
Really?
So imagine Shane Gillis and Tom Cruise.
You do Impossible Missions?
And
That's kind of gay.
Do you want to hear the crazy rumor? If this is his last movie, this is like Quentin Tarantino, No Way Home. Apparently, Tom Cruise might be playing the movie star that Shane Gillis is critiquing, and Quentin Tarantino is going to recreate classic scenes from other movies with Tom Cruise.
Oh, in Once Upon a Time on Hollywood sort of way.
Speaking of, there's another rumor that characters from that movie might show up in this movie as the same characters.
Oh,
like Brad Pitt, Cliff Booth as himself, or you know what I mean, which would be very fun. That'd be very fun.
I like where this is going.
I do too, Quentin. Don't talk in any sort of other voice except your own for the press tour.
That was insane.
But
Jamie, my man.
I'm
not a little computer savvy.
But yeah. So
he pissed me off with that, and he pissed me off with
the 1917.
Yeah, he's just pissing me off. This better be good.
By the way, well, what's it called? Once Upon a Time is a very good movie.
Yeah, but all that happened after I saw that movie.
But it technically happened before.
Well, I'm saying when I saw it all.
The impression
is
that
he
has been
Inside
left
Out too? That's fun. I didn't know that. Anyway, I forgot where I was going. Hold on. But if Shane Gillis is the lead character, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
That would blow my.
Oh, when I was rewatching
balls
Oppenheimer, I totally forgot about this. I forgot about the JFK thing at the end. You remember that? That's awesome. It plays like Nick Fury, the Avenger Initiative.
Name's
it's like
Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy, and I'm like, oh!
It's like Gordon giving him the freaking Joker card.
That's exactly. Didn't I not say that to you yesterday?
You did, yeah.
Our theater, it was packed when Alden Ehrenreich said JFK. We were like, whoo! The whole theater like clapped. Anyway, he makes a Dunkirk reference in that movie.
In Oppenheimer?
Yes, Oppenheimer. He says the largest explosion in mankind was when. In 1917, where the European U-boat with a bunch of oil and it exploded. I'm like, that's what happens in Dunkirk.
Oh.
I'm like, that's fun. Why didn't you say something about Batman, you son of a bitch?
The most
and
chocolate.
Adam West is killing it.
His name's West. Adam West.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
the most amount of gas we lost is when Tom Hardy was flying a plane and had to draw on the dashboard with
shoot the man before throwing him out of a plane.
So follow him. Follow him. All right.
Feel in charge. Oh, what a good God! That's a good movie.
He does
Adam
what
and the
he's
Dark
doing.
Knight.
Come again?
We've already said no, and
We have new viewers.
We've already said. Oh yeah, for that. Yeah. We've already.
We're playing the hits here, folks.
Well, that probably should be our first. What's it called? Joint list.
Is that a list where you smoke a bunch of weed all the time? That's another callback.
I hope so.
A callback to what? Did we say that on air?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I did twice, yeah.
Oh, I guess I just don't really care.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you come up with stand-up for this very important episode that could make or break us?
I did.
Is it that time? Well, don't see. This is what I don't like about him. Why
Do
are
you
looking at
do you want to know?
I don't.
It's that time.
It's that time.
All right, hang on. Before we get into the stand-up, I have to tell one story about Cole and Alexis visiting me. Over,
We got to show every attempt right before you come to them.
And then go to the graphic again for no reason.
over the past week. Wait, no graphic, please. So I was at work. I work long shifts over the weekend. Alexis and Cole were hanging out in my room. I'd like to just be left alone. But I get a text at 12:30.
Do a live read.
Alexis says,
Do the voice.
Your toilet is not working. It won't flush.
And I responded and I said, what on earth would you like me to do about that? And she said it was more of a warning. Side note, so you're assuming by the time I'm home it won't be fixed? Don't bother me with this sort of thing. If something's wrong with my toilet, you should bust your ass to fix it. And then when I come home, just say, oh, by the way, something was wrong with the toilet, but it's fine now. Yeah. So I just said, fair enough. Is there poop in it? Cole says, like, seriously, it's not even clogged. No TP yet, just no flush. I said, so there's poop? He says, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I said, I'll skip that part.
No. Okay.
Cole took responsibility for the poop. I said, and Alexis says, can we call maintenance?
Oh my God.
I said,
no.
with shit in the bowl, is there water in the tank?
Jury duty.
And she says, yes and yes. It just doesn't have pressure to go down. Cole says, I've exhausted my plumbing knowledge.
So the chain was...
I said, what happens when you just let water in manually? Yeah, I was thinking that. The chain must have been broken. I said, what happens when you just let water in manually? They said, nothing. I said, the water just fills up? Cole says, this is where texts get annoying, because I'm like, I asked you a question. Cole says, I'll bag it up if I have to.
What?
And it just fills up and goes down slow. But, like, I've done everything that makes sense. Alexis doubles down. Says, fills up and slowly back down.
Can't you just pour water into the toilet bowl?
We'll get there.
Okay, sorry.
Cole says, Cole, who's responsible for this poop, he pooped in the toilet, no teepee, wanted to do the courtesy flush, won't flush. Cole says, sorry. I mean, it's not my fault, but still, sorry. Hey, Cole, sounds a lot like it's your fault.
Did you say that?
No. He says, can't even force a flush by putting water in the bowl.
Oh.
I said, did you plunge? Move your log to the side and plunge. He says, yes. I said, and what happened? He says, same as before. Got a good seal and everything. I said, what's the water pressure like in the bathtub or sink? He said, I'd say it's normal. It's like there's no air bubble in the trap. I said, blow some air in it or plunge like your life depends on it. He said, I might go get a classic plunger since this one ain't really locking the seal in.
Oh, but didn't he say it was a good seal before?
That's
Cole?
right. That's right. He did say that.
Your story's falling apart.
He said, it's like I'm fitting a round peg in a trapezoid-shaped hole.
Too much.
I said, that sounds good to me. I'd prefer if we don't need the maintenance man. And then 2 hours later, Cole texts me and says, it has been fixed. I said, what happened? He said, it was the other plunger being unable to keep a seal. I went on Gerber's website and got the right one. I said, what the hell is Gerber? Baby food? He says, toilet. So they make baby food and toilets. I said, goody, no more poop. And that's the end of the story.
So it was clogged?
So it was clogged.
Yeah.
And I'm only telling this in the pod because I came back and made fun of them for it. But I'm like, listen, Cole, toilet's got two settings, flush or clog. And if it don't flush...
And there's no chain issue.
Then I guess what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
It's clogged.
Or as Tarantino would say, there's no chain issue.
So yeah, it's not like, I mean, that's a funny story, but it was just like, don't tell me any of this stuff. It got solved in an hour and a half. Please leave me out of it. Go do whatever you need to fix it. Do not call the maintenance man to come to our house and go, yeah, well, there's shit in here. Hang on, let me just put it in the bag real quick. Like, yeah.
The maintenance man is a sweetheart.
And he's working his ass off. He doesn't need that.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Yeah, there's this story. It's a funny story.
Ready? Graphic.
Hey, everybody! Welcome back to the show.
Townhouse.
I like to work. I work a weird shift. I work over the weekend, 12-hour days. It's definitely not great, but you know what? It gets me paid. But while I was looking for work after we moved out here, I found a job that was paying for the graveyard shift. And it made me think, like, where did that term come from, the graveyard shift? If I'm working at night at a graveyard, wouldn't that be the scariest time to do it? Do you know why they had people working overnight at a graveyard? That's right, to catch grave robbers. Oh, that's good. That's good. Here, I thought I was going to be tracking down like some Scooby-Doo guy, just like sneaking around the graveyard. No, it's so that people don't dig up the bodies and rape them.
That was my first thought.
Look, man, that's much worse. The scariest thing I could have thought is like checking out ghosts, like making sure no ghosts came around with like old jewelry or whatever, like looking for their lost body and trying to get their soul back into place. But no, it's old, creepy rapists who want to fucking churn up, what's it called? Coffins and have sex with them. I just wanted to mow the lawn. Is that too much to ask? We'll see you next week on This Will Only Take a Minute, episode 22. Where we probably will have something about Shane Gillis and Quentin Tarantino, because that's the pattern.